Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. This video is going to be about common sense. The reason why I chuckled is because every one of us were given common sense when we were born. Some are lacking in common sense. Some choose to ignore it, and some exercise it like a muscle, which you're supposed to do. I choose to use my common sense because it helps you out a lot. If you choose not to, that's your problem. That's your issue. That's between you and God. That has nothing to do with me. Don't judge me because I use my common sense and my knowledge from my experiences. Unless you want God to judge you for what you've done wrong. Now, what I'm using common sense and my knowledge is not wrong. It's what He's asked me to do. And I'm doing what He asked me to do, in hopes that it will help others on this planet. If you have a problem with that, then you take it up with Him. And good luck with that. Anyway, common sense is like a muscle in your body. You have to exercise it in order for it to constantly be there. If you don't use your common sense, well, in plain terms, it makes you look not bright. Let's put it that way. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm simply stating facts. We were given common sense for a reason, to use it, to exercise it. And when you choose not to use it, that's like sitting in a wheelchair, choosing not to use your legs, even though you can walk. It makes no sense. Some people forget that they have common sense, and that makes them look a certain kind of way, and it's not very pretty. Others refuse to use it, I don't know, maybe because they're stubborn, or whatever the reason, whatever the issue. But that's their problem. Just because I exercise my common sense doesn't make me a bad person. Just like my doing what I do on this channel doesn't make me a bad person. Just because you don't agree with it. It's what God asked me to do. And if I can do whatever God asked me to do, I will do it. If I don't agree with it, then it's not going to happen. That's just the way it is with me. I'm a force of nature. I can't be controlled. Now, a lot of things are out of my control, which I have no control over. And I understand that. Because if we controlled everything, we would be a total control freak. And that's not right. And it makes you look bad. So anyway, I choose to use my common sense. And I don't give a damn what anybody thinks about that. I really don't. Since the day I was born, I never cared what other people thought about me, what I do, or how I do it, or anything else. Because I'm the type of person, if you don't like what you see, keep walking. Keep walking. Keep stepping. You don't need to be in my life. You know, people, just because people are around you doesn't mean that they deserve to be in your life. They deserve to be in your life when they are, I guess you could say, your cheerleader, who are happy for you when you're successful, who want to see you do well, who want to see you succeed and become whatever, whether it's rich or famous or whatever. People who drag you down are people who don't deserve to be in your life, because they will always try to hold you back. And that's not going to happen with me. I don't care who you are. If you want to try to hold someone down and hold someone back against their will, you need to let them go and move on with your life. Because you're going to wind up destroying your life in the process. Is that what you want? You can't hold a divine feminine or a divine masculine back. You can't hold them down. You can't stop them from doing what they're supposed to do. God's not going to allow that in any way, shape, or form. And you will receive karma for it. And a lot of people from my past are receiving that right now for trying to do that to me. And they are unsuccessful, and I am undefeated, and I will always be undefeated. So you need to give up while you're ahead before you destroy everything about your life. And you become even more miserable than you already are. People need to learn to let go. They need to learn to let people go. If you are not like that person, you need to let that person go. Let them go off and do what they're going to do, and you do what you're going to do. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. But when you try to stop it, hold them back, pull them down, whatever, try to keep them from being successful, you're destroying yourself. You're not destroying them. Because God's not going to allow that to happen. I have learned very early on how to let people go who don't deserve to be in my life. It's not an easy thing to do, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Because you think to yourself, okay, it's either them or me. Which you're going to choose. If you're smart, you're going to choose yourself. And you let them people go. Toxic people have no room in our lives. Divine feminines, divine masculines. And if they choose to continue to be toxic, they will continue to not be a part of our lives. But that is their choice. Just like it's our choice to heal ourselves and move on and let them go. And if they have a problem with that, they can take that up with God. But we are groomed, I guess you could say, to let people go who are holding us back, holding us down, who are toxic, and refuse to stop trying to work against us. Because you're going to be unsuccessful. I am always going to be undefeated. I have recently found out, within the past 2 weeks, how can I put this? Give me a minute to find the right words, please. I am unbelievably, extremely, heavily protected. Because I am private property of God. And those that have a great mission on this planet are protected in that way. And nothing will touch them. Nothing will destroy them. So when you try, you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time, and you're wasting your effort and your energy. Because sooner or later, what you're sending out is going to come zooming right back to you tenfold, if not more. Is that what you want? So it's kind of like you're working against yourself because the target that you're aiming at never gets hit. I have a whole spiritual team. You wouldn't believe how many up there protecting me from many different genres. I have angels, tons of angels. I have tons of archangels. I have my relatives that have passed away. I have my ancestors. I have way showers. I have ascended masters, and so on, and so on, and so on. I have an army of hundreds of each, constantly protecting me 24/7, 365. And everything you send my way, it makes its way to me, it circles around me, and it goes right back to you. I'm not doing magic on you. It just backfires. because I have a shield over me and I'm extremely, unbelievably, heavily protected. And they're not going to let anything come in close contact with me. Nothing. So you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your effort. Do you like wasting that? Because I sure wouldn't. That's not a smart move to make. You have to accept defeat and realize that that person is an important person to God. And they are unbelievably heavily protected. Nothing you do will touch them, ever. No matter what you try. They are around me like a shield. Constantly. They are in my energy field. Constantly. Pushing whatever comes my way. Out of my way. They keep me safe. 24/7, 365. And I don't have to lift a finger. I don't have to do magic, and I don't know how. Now, I'm not saying I couldn't learn if I wanted to, but I choose not to right now. The only magic I do is affirmations and manifesting. That's it. And I do that for the world, for the collective, and for myself. That's it. I don't send magic anybody's way. So if your magic is coming back to you, it's because it's backfiring. It's hitting and bouncing off my shield and going right back to you. Ta-da! And people think, well, she's doing magic on me. No. No. Or she's sending karma my way. No. I'm not in charge of karma. The planet Saturn and God and the universe are. Those are the only three that sends you karma. I have nothing to do with it. I don't tell them how to do their job, and they don't tell me how to live my life. Yes, they put options in my path for me to choose from. But that's my choice. Yes, they put me through lessons to learn, to gain knowledge, to grow as a soul. I don't send hurtful things people's way. I never do, I never have, I never will. That's the type of person I am. I am an earth angel. You don't do that. Divine feminines don't do that. Not a true divine feminine. If someone's claiming to be a divine feminine and they're doing magic, they are not a divine feminine. They are a phony. And more than likely, a karmic. I have to end this here because time has run out. So please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel. Please check out other content on this channel. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!